It's a beautiful day outside. I didn't even say good morning. It's past morning time though. It's like 12 o'clock. It's way past morning. So I won't sing my good morning song, but just sing it in your head, all right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I had to sing it, y'all. It just flew out. It just flew out. That's how I feel every morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. I know. Come when you're off the phone. Put the kettle on for the tea. Put the kettle on for the tea.
Oh, you want tea?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My niece is about to come outside and sit. So hopefully I didn't scare her off and she actually comes, and we're going to watch the video together. And I'm going to react and fill in gaps for my last video because, y'all, I kind of just left y'all hanging. I kind of just left y'all hanging because it was such a trying day. It was a trying event. Everything about it was just sad. Every emotion tied to it was just like hurtful and painful. Just to give you a backstory, I'm going to make up names. So there was a person close to the family that passed. We're going to call her Butterfly. We're going to call her Butterfly, okay? So Butterfly passed, and there were people that should have attended her funeral, okay? And it makes me angry every time. There were people that should have attended her funeral, you know? My personal opinion, you know, I could be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. They should have came. When Butterfly passed, there were people that should have came. Certain people that should have came were making excuses not to come due to selfish reasons, okay? For example, we would say, everybody come, we got room for everybody, and they would say, we don't have a hotel room, for example. And we would say, we already bought an extra like we already paid for an extra hotel room, so that's good. And then they would say, we don't have no money. And then we would say, we got it. Then they would say, it's no room in the car. Then we would say, but y'all got a whole 7-seater. You know, y'all got room. Like, it was like everything. Whatever we would say, the people, that team, remember I said team A, team B? Team A and team B just was not, they was clashing, okay? So basically, y'all got the gist of what was going on right before that spread, okay? So let's just dive into it. We're going to watch the video. I'm going to give you guys my reaction to everything that was going on, and I'll let you guys know exactly how my meditation turned out, as well as how the cards played out, okay? So let's just get into it. So I don't know if it's talking about the traveling that I'm going to be doing today, or maybe I will get on a train or some shit. I don't know. Or I'll watch a movie with a train, or I'll see a picture of a train, but all I know is my meditation with me being on the train, that was definitely me traveling. Even when I said I felt like I was on the train, I remember because I was a passenger the entire time. I didn't drive. So, which again was on the train. Like I was, in the meditation, I was a passenger on the train. But in life, I was a passenger in the car, and I was in the back bouncing. We were all supposed to drive. It was 4 of us in the car, and we were all supposed to drive. And every time I said, I'll drive next, my daughter, Muff was like, I'll just go. Let me just get my turn out the way. Okay. Then she was only supposed to drive 1 hour. She ended up driving 2 hours. Cool. And then my niece, Drea, was like, I'll go next. Okay, I'm not going to fight y'all to drive. And then Aunt was supposed to drive for about 2 hours or whatever, and he ended up driving his 2 and mine. So it was like everybody just drove for me. So definitely in my meditation, I was a passenger, and I felt like, you know, bouncing, and I was in the back just jiggling up. But I wasn't driving. And that's just what was going on in my meditation. I love it. Okay,
train was very significant in my meditation. I was on the train.
All right, let's fast forward because we were talking about that.
Still going through.
Okay. The other thing with the train and the lights, because it was lights, to me it's telling me that it's energy. So it could have been the funeral, you know, Could have been the funeral. People getting on the train, not necessarily ready to go, but you know, they had to go. Once you were online to get, like I remember saying, yeah, once you were online to get on the train, like you couldn't turn back around, and people were like, well, I'm not ready. I think that was showing me Butterfly. I think she was showing me her, like, ooh, now that's, oh, that hit a little different, because I didn't really think about it like that. Like, this is my first time like going back and watching the video for this. Like, it's not like I was like, oh, let me watch this and prep what I'm gonna say. Like, I don't do that. So yeah, just thinking about it now kind of hit a little different. So definitely I think the lights going on the train was Butterfly, and she was just saying, like, I wasn't ready. But all right, let's continue. Fast forwarding.
It was like once you in line, you're getting on the train, and I did see like a couple other
all right, let's fast
umbrella. There was a big umbrella.
The umbrella I see. Ah! Remember how? Oh! Listen, bitch, I'm psychic. I don't care. Let me tell you something. Oh, yo, the umbrella. Remember I said, like, in my meditation I saw an umbrella, so I thought it's gonna be raining or snowing. Bitch, it rained and it snowed. It rained and it snowed. Yo, don't play with me.
Oh, it's real. It's real.
It's really snow.
Oh, yeah.
It's really snow.
Staying right.
No, come on now. What the hell?
Like
we didn't check the weather or nothing. You know, we don't do that. We don't do that. Yo, it rained and it snowed.
And I was watching
the goldfish. The goldfish. I don't know if this count. But remember in my meditation, I said I saw a goldfish. I said I saw a goldfish, and it looked like, y'all go back and watch the video. I'm not about to tell y'all everything I said, but I saw the goldfish in my meditation. Tell me why Aunt bought a bag. I don't know if this counts, but I'm just gonna say it. Aunt bought a bag of the goldfish snack crackers. Where did he get it from? He either got it from the gas station or downstairs in a hotel. You know how downstairs in a hotel they sell like snacks in a little snack area? So either he got it from the snack area or the gas station. All I know is when he came in the hotel room and threw the snack crackers on the bed, mind you, he didn't watch the video. He don't know anything yet. Like, I didn't talk to him yet. Like, he don't even know anything about my goldfish. Like, he has no idea. So when I take the goldfish crackers off the bed and I take a picture, he's like confused, like you gotta take a fucking picture of everything, goddamn. And you know, he'll get it, and it's like, oh, this is so significant, and like, okay, so then I had to tell him. And sometimes he's cool with it, and sometimes he's like, girl, you just be taking this too far, but you know, whatever. The goldfish, okay, all right, moving on.
You know,
the tea!
One thought comes and then your meditation's over.
So y'all hear how loud? Y'all hear how obnoxious my kettle is? Inside, I'm outside. I mean, the door is open, so you can hear it through the door. But listen, bruh, that's an obnoxious kettle. She actually did a video that day too, and she actually predicted her day as well, right? Yeah. I'm gonna link her video in the description box. She don't want me to put it on camera because she says she's not cute, but she is freaking adorable. But she just over here stuffing her face with the brownies. Hi. Bitch. You've been eating these since last night. Anyway, y'all, this girl, she also did a tarot video that same exact day, and she predicted her day, and she also predicted the drama and the fight and all of that. And in her cards, it showed that she was going to be on the outside looking in. She wasn't going to partake. She was just going to be, you know, nosy.
Watching, which I was.
With
2 coffees in the hand. With the 2 coffees, just watching the drama. Be like, okay.
I hate when the tea bag falls into the tea. But in case you guys are wondering, this is Dr. Robert tea. And it's sorrel and ginger tea, and it actually tastes really good, and it's like no sugar, or I didn't add any honey or sugar or lemon or anything to it, but if you do, I'm sure it'll taste even better.
Don't follow her, guys.
She hates how I make tea and coffee, so I'm like, just give me the tea bag and the hot water, I'm good.
That's so gross.
You could taste the ginger flavors. Oh, I love it. Okay, back to the video. I saw a fire pit, and the fire was going, just a regular little fire. All right, y'all, so these are the cars that came out. I pulled them out again so that we could talk about them. Don't say no names. Don't say any names, but, you know, team us and team them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, this is Team A, this is Team B, like I predicted in the video, right? This card, and I was saying in the video, I said, oh, I'm going to stay out of it. I hope that I don't get in it this time, blah, blah, blah. No, bitch, I was right in the middle. This was me.
Oh,
and
I knew you was going to get in it. I knew I was going to be in the, just there, just watching. I knew that for a fact. I was just sitting back with my 2 coffees, just watching.
Bitch, this was me in the middle. And the funny thing is that this is an air card, which represents Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I'm a Libra, so it's like, bitch, you should have known that was you. Yes, that was me. Right in the thick of it. Right in the thick of it. Oh my gosh, okay. And then this was the umbrella that I predicted. Yes, we saw rain. It rained on the way, like it rained while we were going there. But when we got there, we saw snow. It was Drea's first time in snow. That was Muff's first time in snow. And that was also Ant's first time in snow. So it was their first time ever putting a footprint in snow. I was excited for y'all. Every time I see this is Ant, and you called it that day too. You was like, oh, that's Ant doing something for you. What he did for me, y'all, he drove for me. He drove my part. Everybody had to drive but me. I was so excited. And I mean he did other stuff for me as well, but that's, you know, we'll just say,
relax the whole
yeah,
time.
like I was relaxing the whole time, but yo, like that was enough. That could have been enough, but he always go over the top. You hear me? So yeah, that card definitely come through all the time. When y'all see that pop up, know it's about to be a nice date night, you about to have a nice night. All right, so the other card, this one I already told you guys was me meditating with my higher self. I love this because that was me, that was my higher self, and we were coming together. If you guys go back and watch the video, you hear how I was meditating, and I called that, man. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It just makes me, oh. If y'all knew the feeling that I feel when I'm in this state right here, the state on the card where my higher self is right here, and I'm here, and we're like together, and it's like, I'm like, hey girl, and she's like, hey girl, like when I'm like that, that's a beautiful feeling. You know that feeling I'm talking?
Yeah.
It feels good, right?
It does.
Dang, it's a short feeling, but when you get it, like
when you realize what's going on, it stops.
Yes.
Like it's going.
Yes. It's like when you really try to focus on it, it's like, no, bitch, bye.
Like, oh, time for it to go.
Time to go.
Oh my gosh. So much nervous.
Bitch. Who ain't, you can't tell me I'm not psychic, bitch. Who? What y'all want to know? Put it in the comments. What y'all want to know? I'm just kidding. But, bitch, I'm not playing, though. Y'all can't tell me I'm not psychic. I'm saying what. When I get in my zone, Matter of fact, too, I forgot to mention. On the phone call, I got in the car. After I did the spread and I was in the car, I got a phone call from these 2 people, a representative for each team. Team A.
Oh, never mind.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me tell her. Yes.
What you say?
God, bitch. I was in
That
team.
same day?
The day that, remember when we was out here doing the cards, the spread, and these cards came up, and then I left and I was going to Air House with Muff.
Yeah.
I was in the car driving, and while I was in the car, first this person called me.
Oh, I
This
bet you
is-
was pissed and you was telling Vincent to end what happened. Oh,
So this person called, and I was like, I gotta go because this person is calling now.
Mm-hmm.
I went to get this person to answer this person. This person just started going off. It's like, what? Well, why you calling me? Call this person. Look,
Putting you all
look,
over it.
putting me in the middle. I'll call you right back. But yeah, putting me in the middle. Bruh. I ain't want to be in the middle. I ain't want y'all to call me. I ain't want y'all should have called. Sorry, cursing. I always get like this when I be riled up. But y'all should have called each other. Instead, y'all called me and had me in the mix. Bruh. It was just downhill from there. All right. That was just the first batch of cards. Okay, that was the first batch. Then I pulled out this deck. So let me set these up real quick. Are the next set of cards that came out. This one obviously is the funeral. This is us mourning at the funeral. The heartbreak associated with the funeral, right? This is, so let's just call this Butterfly's funeral, right? This is Butterfly's dad. And he's upside down because he is obviously sad. He's obviously sad and hurt. So we're gonna, you know, he's there. And because of the events that's happening and everyone's angered and everyone's heated, you know, this is his emotion that he has. He's angered, he's heated, he's charged. He's ready for this shit. You know, he's ready for this shit. He said, he's ready for war. You know?
Yeah.
So that was him. This is him. This is his energy. This is his energy too. Because he has to bury Butterfly. And this is him at the funeral. So I'm not going to spend too much time on these cards. That was very self-explanatory. Everyone feels like this. Like they have their hands tied. Like we're so confused. We are so confused and hurt. Because this person right here. This person. The bitter baby mother. If you guys do tarot, you guys know. The Empress. In reverse. This is like
bitter.
Yes, controlling, bitter, jealous, like just weird. And that person is like really manipulating the situation. Really is a red flag. Like just go back and watch the video on how I explain these cards, but definitely a red flag going on and got us over here. We were so confused. We were so, listen, like I said in the beginning of the video, this had been going on, I want to say a couple days, up to like a week or whatever. And we've just been really confused, had our hands tied behind our back, feeling like almost blindsided by this person because we never thought that this person would do and say and text the things that she has done, said, or text, especially showing her true colors, especially the days before the funeral, the day of the funeral, the day after the funeral. And the only reason why her texts and all that has stopped is because the people, we just blocked her. Like we literally all just blocked her. Because other than that, who knows if she'll still be going on like a lunatic. Definitely lunatic behavior. So we are all like this, feeling like this, looking, oh my God, looking at our phones. Bruh, this was us looking at our phones. Drea, the day of the funeral, right? Reading what she wrote. This person text this person some obscene, crazy, disrespectful messages the day of the morning of the funeral. Do you know how early funerals are? They're like 10, 11 o'clock, right? So do you know how early and bored you got to be to wake up on the day of a funeral and text somebody? You know how devious you got to be to do that? So we were like this. These are the last set of cards that came out, and they tell the story so clearly, okay? Everything just flows. So of course, everyone is in this mode, clearly, because of what's going on. And I think this represents Team A and Team B, because nobody really wants to fight, but everybody is in a defensive mode, right? So we're doing this, we're sad, we're pissed, we're angry, but we're all still fighting. Everybody is defending their ground. Again, and I did a good job explaining this in the first video, but again, the bitter person, that is represented in that card, the bitter person. Because I want to say something else. I want to say the bitter something, you know, fill in the blank, but I don't want to be that vulgar, you know.
Yeah.
But she convinced her team to stay home. She convinced her team to stay home. She told her husband, stay home with me and the kids. Don't go. She used the kids as pawns. These are the children. She convinced him to stay home with her and the kids. Manipulation. She manipulated her husband to stay home with her instead of going to the funeral. Okay, so I already went through all of that in the first video, but I just wanted to make this video to fill in the gaps and to answer the questions, because I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of texts, a lot of DMs, a lot of people trying to ask what was going on. So I made this video to fill in the gaps. So hopefully it filled in some of the gaps. But yeah, you guys, the cards were so clear. The message was so clear. My message for the day was so clear. And everything that I meditated about and everything in the cards came true that exact day. That same day. So I'm pleased. I'm pleased by that. Who ain't psychic? Ow! Bye, y'all.